there. Today is day 26 of the Draw the Circle Prayer Challenge. And in today's conversation, it was titled Game with Minutes. And it talked about 1 Thessalonians 5:17, where we read the instructions to pray without ceasing. And so, reading that when I was growing up, I was like, how was that ever possible? You have work you got to do. There's these daily responsibilities that we have. And so if I'm having conversation, how do I, continue to pray while I'm having that conversation? And so, as you mature in your walk with Christ, you understand that before you do things and as you're doing things, you have the mind of prayer. And so it talked about, when you're on your way to work, using that car drive time to pray. And I'm so thankful for the relationships I have with my sisters. My twin Janet and I oftentimes will pray as we're driving to work. And so if she's already made it to work, often I'm still driving, she'll pray, but most often I'm the one that's already at work and she's en route, and then we will have a word of prayer. It is just such a wonderful time for us to come together and pray over each other's needs and pray over each other's day. It sets the day in action. It sets the day in plan. Even before we pray with one another, we've already prayed ourselves. And so I think it's such a wonderful reminder that prayer can always happen. When we expect to have an intimacy relationship with God and to get connected to Him, we can't just talk to Him on Sundays when we're entering into worship at church. We have to talk to Him daily. He gave the example of, imagine if you spoke with your family just once a week, what your relationship depth would be. And so making sure that we're praying with God and we're connecting with Him, we're having those conversations, not just weekly, but daily, not just daily, but by the minute, not by the minute, but every second of our day. He even talked when we're doing our regular chores, as we begin to water the plants, that you are talking about the wellspring of water that Jesus has in our lives. When we are folding our children's clothes, that we pray over their lives, that they'll be clothed with righteousness. He goes on to talk about all the ways that when we're connecting with others, how that we can put prayer in our conversation cycle with them. If we expect something different in our life, let your prayer life be different. If we expect something new in our lives, we need our prayer life to be new. One of the things that he said that struck me in the reading on tonight was that let worry serve as your prayer alarm. If you're feeling anxious and you're about to face something in your life and it's bringing up anxiety or it's bringing up concern, let that be the alarm that invites and ignites you into your prayer life. So, that thought comes. Can it happen? Will it happen? God, I need you. Immediately get into your prayer. Concludes with a statement that says, it's an equation on tonight. It says change of pace plus change of place equals change of perspective. Encouraging you to change how you're praying. Walk around in prayer. Get on your knees in prayer. Pray when you're in the car. Again, change of pace plus change of place equals change of perspective. I look forward to connecting with you on tomorrow, day 27 of the Draw the Prayer Challenge.